Good morning, folks. This is the Danielcode report for the 11th of February 2009. My name is John Needham. I'll be your host for today. What we are going to review here today is the current T.03 signals in all the markets that I cover at the Danielcode. We are currently running a free trial for all visitors who are interested in these signals. To access them, you will need to go to the Danielcode website, which is www.thedanielcode.com, and you will need to register. Now, to register, you need to choose a username and password and provide us with a valid email address. That is all. No credit cards are required, and you will be able to access the T.03 trading signals from the Danielcode free until Wednesday or Thursday of next week. If you are satisfied with your trading, then you're not going to be too fussed about whether you get these signals or not, but right now we're going to run through the charts for the T.03 signals that we've so far given out in this trial, which cover only Monday and Tuesday of this week, and unless you're dedicated to poverty, these are going to be of great interest to you, I'm sure. The charts are available at the Danielcode website. I'll repeat that, www.thedanielcode.com. And they're also available just to the right of this video link at YouTube. So you can access the charts, and we'll go through them without further ado. There are, I think, 19 charts in all. All of these charts represent T.03 signals that were posted for, in this case, the public on my website on Monday and Tuesday. There were 23 T.03 signals posted for the 2 days, covering everything from gold, bonds, the equity indices, soybeans, and of course a lot of Forex trades. We cover 16 pairs of Forex, so we do get a lot of signals in the Forex complex. So of those, some of them overlap. They were dual signals on Monday and Tuesday, but the bottom line is that 17 of them were elected. All of them made money. Some of them made very large amounts of money. I'm not going to tell you the dollar value. You can put these on your chart and work it out, other than to say that they're big trades. The Dow is down, I think. You'll see when we get to the chart anyway. The DAX had a trade of 219 on the T3 signal. But we'll start first of all with chart number 1. You can take these and print these out from the PDF. And chart number 1 is the COMEX gold chart. We had a T.03 signal, sell signal in silver for this market. And if you read the Welcome to Visitors at the Danielcode website, you'll see how I tell you that all of the precious metals complex are related. So if we get, for example, a T.03 sell signal in silver, we expect it to be mimicked in gold and the Huey, or the other way around. In this case, there were signals for the silver, sell in silver, and the Huey. The Huey signal was elected, and you'll see that in the next chart. But in this chart, you'll see that the silver sell signal for Monday was mimicked and elected in gold. Moving on to chart 1A, that's the chart for the Huey. You'll see there again the T.03 signal was posted to be actioned on Monday. We allowed 2 days for these signals to be elected. It was elected on Monday, had a nasty kick back to do an outside day, but eventually the sell signal took hold and it moved substantially lower. Chart number 2 is the Tbone chart. We had a buy signal for that on Monday. You can see from the chart it reversed just a few ticks from the blue line. That's the Daniel number sequence where we expect it to turn. Yesterday it was up over 2 handles, so it's probably a 3.5 handle trade. And with this T.03 trial, I'm not actually giving you the Danielcode chart or the numbers. All I'm providing you in the free trial is the T.03 signals. I'm trying to show you that you can use these as a standalone indicator. That we have a number of clients who don't either have the time to work up the full Danielcode entries, or they may not have the experience or confidence to do it. If you take these T.03 trades just the way I show you in the T.03 tutorial video, I'm now showing you what in effect they've done. So there's chart number 2 was the T-bond trade. Chart number 3 is the DAX trade. This is the German equities index. We had a sell signal right on the momentum high on Monday. Looked anything but likely to reverse, but that's what the T3 signal said, and of course that's exactly what it did. And yesterday it was down 210 or so points at about, I think it's maybe 25 euros a point, so it's a pretty handy trade. Chart 4 is the QQQQ, the Nasdaq tracking stock. I don't usually do these tracking stocks. We would prefer to do the futures or the cash, but a number of members requested we do this. If you trade ETFs or tracking stocks, they all follow their futures contract. So if you want to trade ETFs or tracking stocks against the Danielcode T.03 signals, absolutely fine, go ahead. They work exactly the same. You can see there's another massive down bar on the QQQQ. Chart 5 is the S&P index, and we had a sell signal for that for Tuesday, and as you can see it took off. It's down, look, I can't even see with my glasses, but it's a very big trade. Chart 6 is the Dow. The point I'm making to you here is that I put in the welcome to visitors. All of these US equity indices are correlated and interrelated. If we get sell signals in the S&P and the QQQQ, for example, or the Russell even, if one of them is elected, it is highly probable that all will be elected. So what we need to do is that if we have a signal in one of the complex, that's the Russell, the Dow, the S&P or the Nasdaq, including the QQ, you should be expecting that signal to be mimicked in the other indices. If it's going to be elected, it will be elected in all of them. And that's exactly what happened here. So there's a huge trade in the Dow on Tuesday. It's about well over 300 points, and I do need a new set of glasses. It was just there for you. You just have to trade it the way I tell you in the tutorials. Just put your sell stop a couple of ticks below the previous bar. Once it takes out that low, it's on its way. Chart 7 is the Russell, exactly the same thing. And then from chart 8 on are the Forex crosses. Now, some of these signals came on Monday. They're valid for 2 days. Some of them were repeated on Tuesday. But the ones I'm showing you were all elected on Tuesday. I don't know, is there 2,500 ticks in there? It doesn't really matter. We're not in the business of skiting about how profitable these things are. We're trying to get to show you that these trades are available to you. I had a very critical letter from a gentleman last week who said, well, Mr. Needham, you're a lousy salesman. And I thought, well, that's nice. And he's right, I am a lousy salesman. In fact, I'm not a salesman at all. I'm an attorney, and I've been an attorney for 42 years. It's not my job to sell you this stuff, nor is that my intention. What I'm trying to do is say to you, it is there, it is a different way. I have to say frankly that in my 20 years of trading markets, I have never seen a trading system as efficient or with the strike rate of this. It's simply up to you. If you're interested, if you want to avail yourself of knowledge, go to the Danielcode website. There are articles, trading manuals, trading videos. Everything I can possibly do for you is there. I won't belabor the point. You can go through all the rest of the charts. You can see there's just one Forex cross after another. They all made money. Some of them made a great deal of money. For those of you who don't trade Forex, I suggest you should. All markets trade the same with the Danielcode, and to maximize your trading opportunities, the more markets you're capable of scanning with our T3 signals, the more opportunities for profit you'll get. So I trust you'll enjoy this. It's really one of those super outstanding days. We don't get them every day by any means, but we do get them 2 or 3 times a month, and yes, you can be part of it.